Hi, my name is Cody, and today we're going to be discussing diagnosing and repairing circuit faults. The first thing we're going to do is identify any fault codes, and you can do this by either doing flash codes or you can hook up a diagnostic scan tool. Once you find your fault code, which here we had the coolant temp sensor, you're going to go and troubleshoot the sensor. Now, first thing you're going to do is check the wires, make sure they're not pinched, cut, or damaged, and you'll do a 10-pound pull test, which you can see here that it fails the 10-pound pull test because the clip on the connector is broken, and that would actually need to be replaced. Next thing we're going to do is check for your 5-volt reference, and how you do that is you will plug into your reference wire and your common wire and check your voltmeter. As you can see here, we're getting our 5-volt reference, so the next thing we're going to do is short our signal to our common wire and then go rerun the diagnostic codes. If the code changes, it tells us that our sensor is bad. If it remains the same, it tells us that the problem is either in the wiring harness or in the ECM. You can see here that the code does change, which would tell us that the sensor is bad. But if it were good, you would then go to the ECM and check your wires, make sure there's no damage to them in any way. Do your pull test and make sure that the Allen screw and the back is torqued to proper specifications. The next thing we're going to do is short your signal and common pins for the sensor you are working on, and you find these by looking in your service manual at the pinout for your ECM. What this will do is tell us if the ECM is good or not. If the code remains the same, your ECM is bad. If it changes, the code, your ECM is good, and then you have to inspect the harness. To check the harness, you will ohm your signal wire from the ECM to the sensor, and once again use your service manual for the pinouts to find out which is the proper wire for your signal wire, and then go to your sensor and read your ohms. If it is out of limits, your signal wire is no good. If it has a little resistance on it, your wire is good.